You can do pre-tardy bell problems before they get in here. The answer to this one is 4. The answer is 1. This one is good until the tardy bell rings. The answer to this one is -4. Here's the regular warm-up quiz. You're going to have an x and then multiply it to get x squared minus 2x. These cancel out. -x minus a -2x is just x. And I thought something was wrong. That's a plus 2x, so you'd have a -x minus 2x, which would be a -3x. And then drop the 6. You'd have to multiply this by a -3 to get -3x minus 6, and all of that cancels out. There is no remainder, so you do not have to write remainder 0 when there is no remainder. For this problem, you're going to have to multiply x by x to get x squared, and then minus 1 will give us a minus x. These cancel. -5 minus a -x is -4x. Drop the 4, you would have to multiply by a -4 to get this. That's a plus. And everything cancels out again. There is no remainder, so it's x minus 4. You're going to have to multiply by x to get an x squared, so it's x squared plus 7x. When you subtract, you should have these cancel out and be left with a 6x and then plus 42. You would multiply by 6 to get 6x plus 42. So once again, these cancel out. This is your answer. Homework check. 13 out of 20 with homework, that's 65%. Homework lottery. Everybody that had credit for their homework, including those using a pass, can bring up a number from 1 to 20. This one is worth 20 points. The winning number is 10. Here's a fast multiple choice problem. Walk by with the correct answer letter form. Capital letter, block letter. Alright, on this problem, when you divide, 12 over 4 is 3. You have x to the third over x to the first. You subtract the exponents to get 3x squared, so the answer is D. For the homework answers, number 1 is x minus 8 with a remainder of 20. Number 2 is -2x plus 1, remainder -8. Number 3 is 6x squared minus 31x plus 193 with a remainder of a -1159. Number 4, 2x to the third plus 11x squared plus 47x plus 232 with a remainder of 1162. Number 5 is -8x squared plus 3x minus 13 with a remainder of 16. Number 6, 4x to the third minus 10x squared plus 25x minus 72 with a remainder of 209. Number 7 is x squared plus 10x plus 76 with a remainder of 606. On 8, it should be 10x minus 35 with a remainder of 129. Number 9 is x plus 9, remainder 21. And for the last one, 2x squared minus x minus 5, remainder 27. Here's a quick review, 10 of them. Say the answer out loud. 3x squared times 6x. 18x to the third. 4x to the third over 2x. 2x squared. 12x to the fourth over 6x. 2x to the third. 5x to the third, 2x to the fourth.
10x to the 7th. No, 5.
Just 5, yeah.
2x. 16x to the 4th. 28x to the 4th. 4x to the 2nd. 5x.
Lottery for everybody, 1 to 10. The winning number is 4. Today's objective: rewrite rational expressions, and we're still with the division, for which we will have a test tomorrow. Example number 1. We're going to divide x plus 3 into x squared plus 8x plus 15. Alright, so what do we need to do to this to get to here?
Multiply by x.
Multiply by x. So x times each of these items here. So that would be x times x to get x squared, and then x times 3 to get 3x. Subtract, those are gone, and you're left with 5x. Drop the 15, and what do I need to do to this to get to this? Multiply it by 5. So 5 times x is 5x, and 5 times 3 is 15. When I subtract, these are all gone. So the answer is just x plus 5.
Yeah.
Example 2. X minus 2 divided into x squared plus 4x minus 12. What goes first? Yeah, we have to multiply by x on this thing to get x squared. So multiply x by each of these items, and you get x squared minus 2x. What's left over when I subtract? 6x. 4x minus a negative 2x is 6x. Drop the 12, and I have to multiply this by what? 6. So plus 6. What's left over? Nothing. So the answer is x plus 6. Try this and drop it off. On the practice problem, you're going to have to start with an x to get x squared plus 8x. Subtract, and these are gone. Negative x minus 8x is minus 9x. And then minus 56. So then we're going to end up with a minus 9 to get minus 9x minus 72. When I subtract, I end up with a remainder of 16. Answer to the bonus is 46. This one goes to the first 6 people that make it up here. The answer for this one should be 63. Another lottery from 1 to 10.
I'm picking the same number, picking it until it's kicked out at one point. It was 6 people.
9. Try this one. On the practice problem, we need x to get x squared minus 2x. When we subtract, these are gone, and we have a negative 11x, and drop the 22. You're going to have to multiply by minus 11 to get this, and then a plus 22, which means everything cancels out.
Right, and I had 6. You just have to equal the square, or the square.
Answer to the bonus is 120. Here's a fast multiple choice. Walk by with the answer block letter form. It should be 18x to the third, that is choice D. Here's another one. Answer is 7x squared, so it should be B. On the practice problem, we're going to have a 4x squared to get 4x to the third plus 16x squared. Subtract and these cancel. Negative 9 minus 16 is going to be negative 25x squared, plus x means we're going to need a 25x here to get, or not a 25x, but a minus 25x to get negative 25x squared minus 100x. Cancel, and you'll end up with a 101x minus 3. So a 101 goes here, and then we'll have plus 404. When we subtract, it's a negative 407 for the remainder. Answer on this bonus is 144. Answer is 120. This one goes to the first 5. Answer is 6 for this. Here's another lottery. The winning number is 8. On the practice problem, you must have x to the third to get x to the fourth plus x to the third. So when you subtract, these cancel out. Negative x to the third minus x to the third is going to be minus 2x to the third and then plus x squared. So we'll have a minus 2x squared here to get negative 2x to the third minus 2x squared. Leaves us with a 3x squared minus x. So this will be plus 3x and then plus 3x. 3x squared plus 3x, and then we'll subtract to get a negative 4x plus 1. So that would be minus 4. I have to recopy it here and get a negative 4x minus 4, and that's going to give me a remainder of 5. Answer to the bonus is going to be 864.